Hey everyone, FarmerAnt here, and it's pretty windy, so sorry about that. But I just want to show everybody how I start my firewood process. As you can see, I already have all these rounds cut up, but I cut them all up and stage them like this. I use the skid steer to help me with that. But yeah, just kind of want to show everyone me splitting with the Wolfe skid steer splitter here with the on the John Deere 333E. That's the 3030 HD. But yeah, I have learned that I can put it in high flow. Not sure if I'm supposed to, but it's in high flow, splits a little bit faster. And we've got the 12-way wedge on here. So I've already split this morning here. That's some oak there that I've done last week. Everything here is mixed hardwood. You can see there's some walnut, oak, there's ash in here somewhere, cherry right here. So yeah, nice little mix, nice little blend, some maple in the back there, and we're just gonna be splitting into this pile here. So yeah. Okay, so I'll try to get an in-cab view here of what I'm seeing. Keep in mind I'm one-handed, so this is going to be very painful. But come over your log, you can see where you're at. Okay, joystick, bring it back. Normally, wouldn't be clipped. So right when it starts to grab, that's when you know you can pick it up. So we pick it up, then I can take it over to my pile. And that's once we get to the pile, we'll split it. And then I'll usually bring it back. Now the reason that I'm hitting the logs into the pile is if I were to drive away right now, or hitting the splits in the pile, a lot of that would fall off where I'm driving. And I don't know if you've ever been in a tracked skid steer before, or just any skid steer, if you're running over stuff like that, it makes for a very rough ride. So I prefer to just like knock it all off, and that keeps me from having to get out of the cab to pick up the splits. But it's super nice getting these big pieces like this, because I mean, you don't have to hurt your back picking them up. And what I do with the way that I like to split is I'll split everything with this 12-way wedge on this skid steer, and then I'll come through with my horizontal splitter and resplit what needs to be resplit. Now, I've figured that this skid steer splitter splits about 50% of the wood down to like where the size that I like. I like to have my stuff split pretty small for my customers. So yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It gets everything about 50% needs to be resplit, and the other 50% is good to go. So again, one-handed, so very this is very painful. But just kind of wanted to give you guys like an in-cab view for like visibility reasons. If you are thinking about purchasing one of these, I originally thought that the visibility was going to be very rough. But to be honest with you, it's really not bad at all. You can just push your head left and right and see exactly where you're going, and after a while you get a feel for it and you pretty much know exactly where you're at. But yeah, see how I just kind of shake all that off there? That way when I pull away, it doesn't fall out where I'm moving the skid steer, and then that way I don't have to get out of the cab as much. Now, of course, there are pieces that do fall off, and where I, don't get off when I shake it off, and then you have to get out. But trying to minimize getting out. But this thing does an excellent job with this 12-way wedge. Some people might think it's crazy to split everything with a skid steer, but I have a farm, already had the skid steer, so this is the method that works best for me for right now, and I absolutely love it. My back doesn't hurt. I'm in the the heated skid steer cab. I can listen to the radio, and if you're good with skid steer controls, then this is great. Let's see, we got a stubborn one, so what I usually do is ram that thing into the pile. And then you can see that got off most of it. But anyway, you guys get the idea. This is my Wolfe 3030 skid steer splitter. I've had it for, let's see, this is my second year with it now, and I absolutely love it. So anyway, that is my Wolfe skid steer splitter. I absolutely love it. It has been a complete game changer for me. I can really knock out the wood with it. Yeah, I would recommend it. If you already have a skid steer, then I would say go for it. If you don't already have a skid steer, there's probably better options out there for you. But if you already have a skid steer, this is the way to go, man. Thanks for watching.